should be a bottom lane camp because of Swain Alistar.
Yeah. A combination of Nunu's knockups and Alistar's knockups with Swain's passive, it's just brutal.
Yeah,
if you do it right, they won't have any fun.
Let's get them knocked up.
Yes. You need to be wary of shackle boxes, though.
Yeah.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
But she's anticipating.
It's impossible. Yeah, she's guarding her jungle entrance.
Okay.
Big surprise.
Yeah. And Tunamil let himself get baited. You as well. Okay. Good damage.
I'm fine.
From that. Sure. Okay, we got one ignite. We traded ignites. But I didn't click whose ignite this was.
I need to run here.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm ignited. Ah. Okay, okay. Yeah, they were stacked too.
Hmm.
Yeah, so misses out on the kill and now he dies as well. That was disastrous, little one. Crazy.
And I take my blue cube up. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I mean, this is now... You need to improvise.
Yep.
I mean, our game plan doesn't change. It just gets harder overall.
Exactly.
Also, I missed
This should
experience
be
here.
really doable. Like, come on, it's just 2 kills. We have seen worse games.
Indeed, we have.
Need to trade these blue buffs here.
But to everyone just tuning in, I have to play Swain here, or a magic damage dealer, because of, you know...
Him having a good composition.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go
for AD
full
if I
AD.
don't. We're behind in levels because we missed experience for obvious reasons. I messed up my rune page. I just realized I don't have the attack speed charge, which makes last hitting a pain.
How did this work? Anyway, I take it. Okay. Even got the level up while I was rolling onto Camille. Was perfect.
Nice.
Just
Good damage in
quickly
Shaco.
Back to lane. Nice. Good full life Yasuo. If I had stayed, I could have probably gotten another kill immediately. Yeah, but my jungle clear is kinda off. Since I had to take enemy blue buff here. You know, the thing is, since Diego was able to get that blue buff, I kind of feel like, okay, my initial plan of just going for your bottom lane is like so messed up, because if I go towards clearing my bottom side, I don't really reach the amount of experience that I would love to. And then I'm in an awkward place there.
So if you come bot lane anyway, we still
Yeah.
get a lot of mileage here.
I know.
Make no mistake.
Also, the Scuttler is still up, which means I'm hitting level 4 with it. Please don't mess this up. I've done this so many times, I mess it up. Nothing special, it just looks super awkward. And I potentially revealed myself in that brush there, which might have botched the gank there, so...
Yeah, I mean, in this lane, also lane gank like crazy.
Yeah.
Probably better, because Shaco boxes will block any other attempts.
True.
You can't really box against lane ganks properly, because
Wow.
towers reveal box.
If I overextend, you can still do that, right?
I mean, just look at the lane state right now. It's closer to our tower, we have a slow pushing wave. If you gank right this second, which is impossible, but, you know.
Yeah.
The next lane gank opportunity will be in like 50 seconds.
Then I'm taking the mid lane gank here. Alright. Got LeBlanc mid-air, but she still fooled us. And Diego's pretty much there, for sure of it. Oh boy, my movement is so bad right now. Anyway, and that has actually shut down all those kills they got an early from you, because you were feeding.
Yeah, feeding.
Yeah.
I just slaughtered them.
Nice.
Jinx almost outplayed us with heal, but
So, how do you feel about that Alistar Swain combo?
it's obviously good.
Yeah.
Like, big surprise.
What? If you have a knock up immediately and then you can just Me too.
Especially it works
That's
both ways. He can follow up on my engage, and I can follow up on his
True.
engage. Doesn't matter who goes in first. It's just as soon as they get caught by one spell, they're just dead.
It's quite amazing for you, I imagine. You have seen me trying out a little bit of bottom lane the last couple of days, right? Because I posted some.
No,
pictures
I haven't logged into League the
No,
last couple
but
of days.
I posted some highlights of myself in
Oh,
one
you
of our
posted
chats.
one screenshot of an endgame screen. This is all I saw.
Yeah. But my experience
And this was against...
I know,
I mean, this was
know.
you
It was,
against-
it was
against
a
gold
normal
players.
game, okay?
Yeah.
But
Alright, alright.
my experience was pretty much, if my support can't do anything, then... okay, I guess I sit back and try not to die. And it was
Yeah, this is
literally
literally
the best
what you
thing I
need to
could have
do.
ever done. I realized immediately. Diego said, Drake, can you help me?
No, we're fighting Jinx.
Okay. Well, do you still want to help me here?
I'm coming. Yeah, we were just mid-fight.
Okay, it's fine now, but I had to stop him from doing
see.
Drake. Because LeBlanc is
Good
now
job.
rotating.
We forced Jinx out of lane.
Yeah, that's worth more if we can prevent them from taking Drake as well as you, of course, doing your stuff there. Nice.
Right, let's push in this wave and then probably recall.
Mm,
I assume.
I would have loved to see that
Yeah,
hit.
we can recall here.
Does it reveal Shaco if you hit it?
Doesn't matter. I don't think it does, but even if I hit him there,
Oh,
we don't
wow.
get anything out of this.
Yeah, so just that... I want to say amazing, but he still died, but it was amazing. He got stream and ganked and was able to get a double implement tornado there. And converted it into a kill. I would have loved if you still saw that.
Jacko right there. Jinx pushing in the bot lane. How do I outfarm her? I farmed so terribly this game because I don't have the attack speed shard.
Racket strategy. Farm for 20 minutes while ignoring your team completely and then join a team fight with 2 items. I guess that could be fine if the enemy ADC also has no money from kills.
Yeah, if the enemy AD carry actually plays proper macro, you're not gonna succeed with that strategy.
Yeah. The thing is, if both teams were stuck to that same strategy, then it could work out, but... okay.
Bot lane miss.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure what they're doing. Okay, Jinx is here.
And now I take my lead because else LeBlanc is going to kill me.
Got my ulti, this is huge.
Nice. Took the big bad wolf from Diego and just left. Because I love to overextend there so many times, but no, I can't do that.
Right, Alistair finally back in lane, that's good.
Okay, I hope I can finally move towards the bottom lane and get an actual gank going. Not have like to stop Diego from doing Drake again. So you know.
Do we know
this-
anything about their whereabouts?
Yeah, Diego's on bottom side right now. I wanted to ask you when would be the next time you would say is a gank possible?
You can lane gank anytime, essentially.
Okay.
Waves in the middle. Jinx is
Not mobile, yeah.
somewhat pushing.
Okay. Then I do have this feeling that this Viego is there. Like the way that Shaco is presenting himself there. You know. But I'm coming in, because you're fighting. Looks good to me. Oh,
Okay, the Shaco box got me.
yeah. The Shaco clone got me, but I was... Oh, this could be really good. Could be really good. Not is. Of course, him getting that Alistair is so good for him. Such a huge amount of tankiness that he can get there. And of course the entire CC
Yeah,
set.
we got Jinx's flash too, so it's fine, actually.
Yeah,
so
1
one
for
for
1
one
trade.
with a flash. Yeah.
Traded supports. Okay. I would love to do the Drake, but you need to recall, and while Diego is low on life, the Liplo is on 6 and 1. That's not possible.
That's alright.
Yeah.
LeBlanc will be a problem, but at the same time, who's she gonna assassinate later on? We don't have an AD carry. He has no targets.
Confused assassin noises. What am I going to do?
It's very much this. Let's have a look at Dragon.
I
Okay,
imagine she's trying to kill Yasuo then.
or me.
I just got revealed by the Squire's Bloom here. Possibly Shaco or Leblanc. No, Leblanc is in mid lane, so it was Shaco there. But he, of course, planted some stuff there. What else was he doing there? There's Ward over here. Maybe I can still reveal it. Yeah, I can. Nice. And clear it? Okay, perfect. No, I don't want to attack this Drake. That was a mistake. I hate that hitting wards triggers your Barmy Cinder. Or your...
Really does it. It doesn't put you in combat for Ghostblade passive and stuff like that.
It's pretty weird, but it triggers your Immolate. There are quite some oddities with this item anyway. Oh, well, jungle items in total. But that's not exactly a jungle item. Okay, Viego was dead. I should be able to get that Drake here. Okay, no, I don't. Shaco is still here. I'm doing that box now. And now he has enough time to come back towards Drake, so we can't do it. The plot path from gold shot down to 250, that should be quite good for us. Well, considering
it means our team's doing good, doing well, right?
Which was what I was English out, which is what I was trying to say there.
Where are they?
LeBlanc is moving towards bot side. But
I mean,
we have
Jinx.
numbers advantage. We have numbers advantage here. Should be the real one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Over there. Why didn't I think of this a little bit sooner there? I'm sorry.
Why did you take that?
Yeah. I immediately said it, you know?
You said it before you did it.
Yeah, like, I
It's
already knew I was
inauthentic.
going to do it, right? That's how it sounded like. Are you ready for me to do it again?
I
that's
mean,
not the
she's
same
so
thing.
mobile, we need to take her if we can.
We go behind us. We go behind us. And he is angry. I need to leave there. Oh no. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. But the Red Smite would have killed me and I had no Q left.
Frustrating fight.
Yeah.
Didn't really do much here.
As you said, LeBlanc was too mobile. I couldn't even catch up. I couldn't kill steal if I wanted to.
That's alright though.
Yeah. Mercs is better here. I would love to go for gepanzerte Arbeitsschuhe.
Yasuo is super fed and he scales well. Tryndamere is also scaling like a monster. And I mean, what are they gonna do?
Yeah. Oh, this could be bad for you. No, he's 2 levels up on her. Okay, it is bad. He's 3 versus 1. Oh boy. I'm on my way, mate.
Who's 2 levels on whom?
Our top lane.
Who on whom?
Oh yeah, so it's 2 levels up on Camille.
Okay.
Yo, yeah, so we could have taken that 2v3, man. All like that. That's also quite good. But I felt a little bit solo out there. Like, he's so strong and we could have definitely taken that fight.
I feel solo here. I'm 1v2ing this lane. And it's not fun.
How's the ADC experience going, man? Should be Rapper though. I need to take Herald or else we're not making much out of this. So that if you die, we still get a good objective out of it. Okay.
That's alright.
Bist du Geldstrafe?
I smurfed on them.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, that's too much speed. Things you don't want to hear from. Okay.
Guess you don't want to hear from your... I realize, yeah.
I had to stop myself there immediately. Oh no, he got the Drake after 15 minutes. He's schooling so hard, jungle difference. No.
You should have him though. By you, I mean the two
Yep.
people.
So,
Okay, if they're taking this, I need to take mid lane.
yeah, you're not getting that farm anyway. Not with 2 solo laners there.
Exactly.
That's the next thing I realized. Sometimes, okay, first of all, you need to try and ping them back when you're already on that lane, so you can get that farm. But if they still want to get towards that lane, just give it to them, because else they're gonna tilt so hard.
That's alright. It was a good play for them to go
No,
bot lane.
I'm
I
talking
just
in general, not this play right there.
okay.
Yeah, Bramble Dust. Definitely. Against these 3 guys here. With Thunder and Blade of the Rune King. But don't buy
But this
them.
Jinx is looking so weak. Look at her farm.
She is this weak. She's not even
Yeah.
looking like that.
Okay, I'm looking dead.
Hey, Pip, question from
Yeah,
the
I
chat.
shouldn't have ever underestimated Viego's damage.
Any chance there's 5-minute guides for mid laners coming up?
No, not in the near future. I wanna cover all the AD
Yeah,
carries once the next season rolls around, and the focus of the channel will always be AD carries.
I thought the slip low was gonna jump over that wall, and that's why I wasted my snowball and messed up the play. Could have looked so cool. Pulling that 2v honor. Yeah, but I imagine that it's not exactly beneficial to you. Except for Kog'Maw, because nobody searches him. Well,
And that's a fair point, but I probably will do him last.
so you are going into his mid lane build then?
Of course not.
Okay.
Alright, so we're pressuring that lane then. Sure.
You go from behind? Like your right flank? Yeah,
Oh,
exactly
thanks,
that.
Alistar.
I told you.
I didn't want to live anyway. Camille jumping right into my ulti. Sure.
Ah, you non-bow. I tried to block the lip law, but Alistair was thinking the same. Yeah, Tournament was quite overextended there. Okay. I guess we retreat here, because they have numbers advantage on us.
Sure. Oh, come on, Alistar. You can do better than that.
Well, how long is your Jin guide going to be?
Probably like the last one.
No, how long is it going to be?
Yeah, like the last one.
What? Oh. Okay.
Is
I get
it?
it. I understood
stutter?
that you wanted to do it last, so that's where my
No,
confusion came
just
from.
like the last one.
Okay. What about making it 4 minutes and 44 seconds?
I said just like the last one. Man, are you deaf?
Was the last one 4 minutes and 44 seconds?
Of course it was.
Okay.
What? I mean, dude, aren't you binge watching my channel? Is that it? You didn't watch my Jin guide before playing the champion? Really? This LeBlanc's seriously a threat. But she should die for this.
No.
That was the wrong one.
I feel so bad right now.
And I
What did she
desperately
do
need
me like
my
that?
stopwatch. This team
is-
composition with Alistar, Swain, Nunu, Yasuo
It's-
is looking nasty.
It's completely unfair to them. But this slipped on now screwed me 2 times. And both times it was up to me. Rather I screwed myself, I guess.
I mean, the one situation that I just saw, it looked like a 50-50 in all honesty.
But both situations were up to me, that's why I'm complaining about my inability of
It's still a 50-50. If you flip the coin or the enemy, doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We are dying too much right now. Not this time, mate. Not this time. It's so good.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry. What the same thing.
It's alright, as long
I
as you
got
can
it.
secure it.
Yeah. Take it. Okay, it was your pink ward.
I don't know how that works actually.
The one
Which one
that reveals
counts?
it first for some reason. Or it's close.
I don't know who
have
placed it
clue.
first either.
Yeah, same. But the moment I didn't get the gold, I realized, okay, it was attributed to you. The reveal.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. That lip lock, so good.
I guess I go Banshee's Veil this game, just for the Blanc.
Honestly, Banshee's Veil is quite good on Nunu as well.
As Veil.
Oh, come on.
I eat heroic seeds for breakfast. I look for first drugs.
Oh look,
Follow one go.
there's the clown.
The Jester.
Yeah. Come on. Ah, okay. Got popped immediately. The worst thing is when you reveal some wards with your Oracle Lens, and you can't quite make it out, you overfog if it is actually a ward or some enemy skin. I hate it.
Okay, Jinx ulti.
Honestly, I would be fine with not fighting there. I'm not gaining anything there, the tower is not pressured or anything.
Well, we just fought.
Yep.
But I mean, Alistair went in by himself and
Yep.
died. Also losing farm bot lane for no reason. Okay, I just got 2 shot.
If you had 2 shots or 2 opportunities, would you capture them?
Against the cold. The song I sing, a spark of my own.
Or just buy a null magic mantle.
Same.
There's no reason to upgrade to Zonya as well. Stopwatch is still in my inventory.
They only hurt people 'cause
But this Yasuo, he meant some farming here.
I'm gonna knock it.
Everyone else's farm sucks though.
Honestly, I have no clue where all the jungle camps are going to. I imagine it is Trinami and Yasuo because their farm is the highest and enemy jungle also is not exactly farming. But I
Probably
don't
many
understand.
camps also just don't get used. Just sit on cooldown essentially.
Okay.
Got a flash for him. Oh, no one's here. All right.
Yeah. Alistair and Trinami both just.
Everyone just
ditching you.
leaves.
Yeah,
I'm fighting and
I
everyone
saw
just
that as well.
leaves.
Hey, I'll explain
Like
this in danger.
really.
Cool. This Trinami is so dumb.
I mean, at least
Not
Yasuo
dumb.
gets stuff done
Yeah.
here.
You were dead?
Oh no. Okay, Yasuo is dead.
All-in's the AD carry though. Uses flash just in hopes to get the kill on ADC.
Do you believe in magic?
Why did he red smite me there? I'm not trying to fight him. We just wasted 75 seconds of cooldown there.
Drake and 40.
Yeah. So that means if he's using another fight in, smite in the next fight, he's not having it for the next objective. Okay?
The goblins. Whoa, they have warts. That's how you know they're bad guys.
Wow. She didn't even land her spells and she just almost killed me.
Yep.
Null magic mantle keeping me alive there. Need to be wary of Jinx Rocket here.
Stands in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, it's okay as long as I look. Because she's not guaranteed to fire in the middle. Actually, most people fire at the walls. I actually hit her. Oh no.
Okay, at least the enemy ADC is down.
Yeah, we can actually fight this if we want to.
I just wanted to do a quick bite of that Drake so I can get myself a heal. Not fight, or take that Drake. But that's all.
Nice, Shaco entered.
Yeah. Ego's still alive though, and I don't have smite. Okay. Oh, no, I had smite, I had not Q. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, we can take Baron here. And we should.
True.
An enemy has been slain.
Somehow I have the strange feeling that leaving you behind there might get you picked by the blow.
Yeah, it might. But it's a risk you're willing to take, obviously.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm standing in the Swain W. I need to dodge it. Okay, nice. Jinx just dealing some meaningless damage, nice. But now annoying me as well. Okay, cool. That one. Well, it's quite obvious which one. Okay, can we finally take that recall? We have so much money in our banks.
Yeah, we just got stopped there.
Aww. No healing for you, Camille. She's so tanky.
I'd still like to get a recall.
Same, but we can still pick up that blow maybe. Like it's worth taking that risk, I think. See?
Okay, good.
So we're gonna recall.
Out of mana. Can I get this thing so I get mana back?
Yeah. I'm trying, okay?
Perfect. Yeah, it's alright. I saved my Q to last hit.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Because we failed our recall, but still two of them are dead. One of them being LeBlanc, so we just push.
So don't want to get rooted here. Okay, Trinimir does not feel the incentive to live. Just go, let him die.
Yeah, it's alright.
Not worth it.
Can't be heroes without a song.
Oh boy. Yeah, should be
Got
something.
inhibitor, so it's alright.
Shaco's versus E. Bot lane. Yep. Also, Drake is the next neutral objective anyway, so it's quite perfect that we can take this Drake. Or rather, push bottom lane.
Rages and magic swirls, but its power once saved the world. Whoa, that guy sounds cool!
Get some vision control Drake already? Well, not shouldn't plant that this early. Oh boy. I have a bad feeling about this.
No, we'll be fine. We just need to bide our time until they show themselves.
Yep, for mid lane, and Yasuo is completely alone. Even
Sure what
Ping
he's
that he
doing.
wants to push bottom lane.
I mean, he gets stuff done, truth be
Yeah.
told.
About that, it's still not good for us. Okay, is it though?
Okay. I ulted too early.
Yeah, I guess we push mid lane now.
Maybe we should win here.
It's still a fat LeBlanc, so
Still, just by taking their base. We're pretty much ensure victory.
I can tank this. We only get in it though. We can't finish here. It's
Yeah,
only
I mean,
10 seconds on the clock.
Double in it for us.
Back off, man. Even walking up there, I hate it so much. There's no benefit in it.
I literally did nothing.
You
There's
walked
also no
up 2
downside.
steps.
Yeah, I walked up, but it was safe, and I knew it was safe.
Everyone knows heroes are brave, and they hit stuff really hard. But only I know that.
All right. Actually, yeah, I can base, get my item, and then work towards the other one. I'm not there yet.
Oh no. Why Yasuo?
Looks like someone got caught.
Yep. It's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, without Yasuo, it's difficult. Not to say impossible.
Okay, well, Twiname has an ult. It's fine what he does there. But yeah,
I mean, they need to respond to minion aggro. This is why I mean we win the game just by taking their inhibitors.
Yeah.
Because even if they get fights like these, what are they gonna do?
try and take Drake. Oh, that's what they did, and they lost in the
Yeah, but
Nexus tower.
so
I
what?
know.
I mean,
it's not good for them. I agree.
okay.
They lose both, I think. Things can't clear fast enough yet.
Yeah, she lacks the AoE even with thing. She might just die to minions.
No, Diego's saving her.
Okay, close
Is
though.
that queen that Diego is searching for?
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah. I could upgrade to Magi's here, but I'm dying too many times now. And it's
Yeah,
not
so
the phase
don't.
of this game. It's not the phase of this game anymore, where I can just buy the thing and roll over them. Like, Jinx has now built the last whisper, I can't tank for that anymore.
Jinx is a threat at this
Oh
point.
boy, Yasuo started Baron without any of his members.
It's alright, he's Yasuo and he has full builds, doesn't he?
Yeah, and enemy has a jungler that might come there before me.
They have no base towers, so they can't really leave
They
their
shouldn't risk it, that's true.
nexus. Yeah, okay, we
I
see
still
Viego.
like it. It's if you can
In
like,
this context, it
not
wasn't
pro
risky. Let's be real.
Baron.
Oh, Shaco gets away.
Chasing Shaco is like chasing Singed. Not really.
For some
winning.
reason, we still get him.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can actually finish through top lane. Easy.
Yeah, Viego is busy doing nothing, trying to fight me. It's only up to me if I stay in his face.
Oh, why did I went to press my ulti first, but for some reason I didn't. Not that it matters.
Okay, nice. Right, guys. Finally glad to be back here, and also with, I believe, a banger of a game here. We had almost tied damage with Viego, but as usual, the good stats on our tank build are, of course, in damage shield, which is also the reason here, as we see, why we went for 4-mail, and of course damage taken. For some reason, Viego tied, because he has a lot more deaths, and of course was able to take over Alistair so many times. But yeah, I had pretty stressful weeks, and I can finally say that's done now, and I can be back here. Also, look at the controls. So if you liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button. See ya.